Lord, I have sinned. You remember that bloke here? I think his name is Jerry Farwell or something like that. Jeremy Farwell or something. This Christian priesty sort of dude or something. Preacher. And here he is. He's crying on a forced cry on camera with his show. I don't know, it's like one of those Sunday morning evangelical kind of things, you know. Here's this bloke, and he's like, I have sinned, my Lord, and all these apes that send him all these millions of dollars. Like apparently it's not worth like 60 million or something. He's like, I have sinned, my Lord, and all these apes they forgive him, you know, and here he is force crying. And it turns out here he is, he's doing all this preaching, and he's this good, wholesome, cleansed Christian preachery dude, and in his dark life here he is off with a whole bunch of prostitutes and stuff. And someone caught him having a bit of a rendezvous with a prostitute in a vehicle or something like that. I don't recall the facts, but close enough. Anyways, all these apes, they send him more millions. Yeah, well, I have sinned also. I have sinned. Oh, send me a bunch of. You're not morons. You're my loyal Ronin. I seem to gather a few and then lose a few, just sort of over the course of things, you know. Maybe people just don't like my shit. But anyways, I have sinned, my Lord. I have sinned. It's quite some time ago, maybe early this year or something, I can't remember. I decided not to purchase the Gillette razors anymore because they went woke, and you know they had all this advertisements that hate white people type of ads and shit like this, you know. As old Trumpy there 8 years ago, he goes, everything woke turns to shit. It's true. Anyways, I tried 3 other brands. In fact, I was looking at one this very day thinking, you know, I could take another stab at that. But I tried 3 other brands, and they just don't equate. I mean, the Gillette brand, it's a bloody good razor. The one where it's got like 5 blades, and on top it's like 5 plus 1, I think they call it, something like that. Fusion, Gillette Fusion, something like that. And here I am advertising for them now. Anyways, in the top part has another real tiny sort of blade, and you can do trimming and things with it. It's a bloody good product, I must admit. Everything worked. Anyways, so I decided to go against my original philosophical meanings, and I have sinned, my Lord. I bought 4 razors, not cheap, eh? And because the other 3 products were just shit. Oh, look at that. What's going on there? See all that shit that came out of his exhaust? That would sort of say to me that he's got a head gasket issue. Because all that white, you know, smell it, that white puff of, that big white puff of smoke. Or maybe it's just because it's a diesel, or I don't know. Anyways, back to the story. Hey, look at that. That's a jizzo over there, and someone's put looks like a mandarin or a kaki indigenous fruit there, and there's a cup that would have had sake in it. It's a jizzo. God protect the children. In fact, a chap about last week sometime said he wanted to buy my jizzo. I mean, he said, I'm definitely purchasing it tomorrow. And I'm like, right, yeah, cool. And we chatted on this messagey boardy thing, and he seemed really keen. He sent me like 20 messages. And then that just, everything woke. It turns. Alright then, fair enough. Right, it's off to the hardware store. Got to get some box protectors made up and cut and shut. I've got to get a particular type of box. There's some other things, cylindrical things I've got to get. Today's going to be a bloody long day. I'm going to do a fair bit of driving. Take off in 4th gear. Yeah. Oh, see all that fucking gust of smoke? There's white smoke. It's coming out of that exhaust. So I would say, yeah, see that puff of smoke? That indicates to me that it's the head gasket. I've done one when they go pop, way too high revs, and then pop, oh shit, not again. Well, anyways, yeah, that's definitely, he's got gasket issues. Yeah, this day is going to be quite busy. I'm going to pack a few things, go to the post office, then I've got to do all this paperwork and computery bullshit, and then get purchase stuff, pack stuff, figure out how to send stuff, get back to the warehouse, load the rig for tomorrow, the weekend market, and then today's Friday, tomorrow I get stuck into getting a whole bunch of vases and things and put them in, arrange a bunch of boxes, and that will be from Monday. I'm going to go to this auction house and take a whole bunch of stuff to sell. Ceramics are just, I don't know, used to do me great. It's a bit of a Mendox high. They're really heavy. Mendox, meaning a bit of a bother. So I think my Australian thing might have fallen to shit. Everything woke turns to anyways, so yeah, it's going to be a real long next 3 days, and if I've got any cash on me, then Tuesday I'll go to the auction. I'll go to the auction, hang out with those guys. So yeah, 4 days straight. It's going to be just go, go, go. But I'm not gonna, like today, I'm not doing a whole, running to stand still kind of thing. I'm just going to ease through the day. It's going to be a bloody long day, but just ease through it. Yeah, that's the plan. See if I can get everything done. Yeah, the tunny fella might be there today. Hopefully he doesn't need me to help him move shit, because I've got a lot of shit I've got to do. Yeah, so over the course of the next 4 days, I'm going to be freaking flat out. Yeah. I'm a bit wonky, because I hit some vodka pretty hard. Yeah, I'm alright. That's kind of cool. But, right. I would be on that big monstrosity right now, but I've got to pick up these things. In fact, some of these cylinders are 4 meters long, so I've got a pull saw in the rig, in the back of the rig there, in the toolbox. Oh, that bloke's just gone full white smoke. Yeah, he's got an issue that he needs to take care of, because eventually he'll go through all his especially on a long run, he'll go through all his coolant, and then he'll overheat and seize or have a catastrophic damage. Can we get through this? Can we get through here? Yeah, okay, that's good. Now, off to the hardware store we go. God, I was in there long enough. I got that stupid song stuck in my head. I was in the hardware store for nearly an hour. Some bird was getting a hold of some bird. You can't say some bird. I get on TikTok, have a rage. My intersectionality. Yeah, anyways, you good on you? Now, yeah, this bird was getting a whole bunch of wood cut to size for some project she's got going on there, and shit, I had to fucking wait in order to get these box protectors made up and cut and shut and all that. Well, I got it done, so that's good. Spitting just a little bit, which I'm not too pleased about, but it's okay. Now, I've got a few things on the back of the rig there. Okay, now the plan is to head to the such a classy guy. Head to the warehouse and get some things packed. That's not going to be too easy. I'm going to do the most difficult stuff first. Yeah, and just make the day progressively easier. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, yeah, that's the mission for today. I brought along, my phone was totally battery dead so I don't know if anyone's tried to contact me or anything. I don't know. The tunny fella usually calls me at night time when he's drunk enough. Tells me exactly the same thing that we said during the day. But oh, there's some mountain hawks. See? Look at that. Oh, there's like 4 of them, and there's the pigeons up there. Look at that. 4 mountain hawks. 5 mountain hawks, and they might be keen on these pigeons up here. They like it here when it's pretty windy. Checked out. Oh, looks like some wood that's been left behind. Ooh, you tend to notice wood in the winter time. Yes. Let's see how that goes. Now, I've got so much shit that I can do. If only I didn't sort of bludge the last couple of days, I'd be well on my way. That's a crow. Well on my way to having things done, but that's okay. Today's just going to be a big freaking day, and we're just putting in. That's all. I presume the tunny fellow is either there and he's already loaded up, or he'll be loading up today. Tomorrow apparently is going to be sunny and cloudy, and the next day maybe a little bit of drizzle, but we should be fine. If it's going to rain, I'm not keen, you know, because I've got like electrical power tools and stuff like that for sale, and I've got a tarp I can put over, and no one gives a shit about this story. That bloke was not exactly playing by the rules. He passed this bloke, and this road here is supposed to be doing a max of 40 kilometers per hour. The cops decide to hang around this road a bit, try to catch people. Sometimes you see them, which I did the other day. They're on the side of the road, and they're looking for people that are not wearing a seatbelt. Yeah, they do that. They do it in a sneaky, covert kind of way. They hide behind poles and stuff. Yeah. Anyways. I've got that freaking elevator music, so will somebody please turn off that goddamn fucking song? God, broken uniform there reminds me of this very day at my local dinky supermarket. The police showed up. Sirens are blazing. Oh, they put the siren on for a couple of seconds, and 2 cops showed up in different vehicles, and they came in, and I don't know, I was trying to assess as to why. It could be possibly a theft, which is very rare, or probably more like maybe someone accidentally hurt themselves in the kitchen or something like that, you know, because it's super rare to have shoplifting in this land. But I am aware that the worse economies get, the more the spike in crime, that's for certain. When it really hit the fan, I don't know, about 10 years ago or something, there was a spike in crime, yeah. Actually, I was having a vodka drinky poos a few months back, probably more than a few months now, and much to my exacerbation, I just stood there and didn't care. I had my bag and I had my tab cam in it, and I had that put down, and I was just drinking a can of beer or something. I was in some car park somewhere, and just going on a beer size, and these young guys, there was 3 of them from my hazy recollection, and they must have been about 16 or something. Suddenly one of them grabs my bag and just fucks off and just books it, and then the other 2 book it. So they had, by design, to plan on robbing me. And I wasn't shocked. I just didn't give a fuck. I was like, fair enough. Young people these days, you know. But it just occurred to me, hey, they've got my tab cam, and I'm like, it's fucked anyway. It's like the video microphone's fucked anyway. So I just stood there like, did that just happen? You know, this is Japan, man. That doesn't happen. And about 5 minutes later, and I just sort of like, you know, I was saying to myself, you know, you could chase after them, and you know, bash them around a bit, and I'm like, nah. Just pondering the thoughts, you know. And then, strangely enough, 3 other young guys run up to me with my bag, and they said, oh, they saw some guys, and they somehow maybe they communicated with them or something. I don't know that aspect of it, but they gave my bag back, you know. They gave them the old fisty poos, you know, the fist bump. I said, Bushido. And you can see this young guy, he's really pleased with himself, you know. He's really, you could see he had that smile of pride, you know. What, eh? Yeah, good young guys. So 3 baddies and 3 goodies. I think I said to one, you might make a good policeman someday. Yes. Now, let's get on to get this done. Oh, there's the tunny fella already. See, there it is. Alright, he'll be pleased to know that... Oh dear, why that's open. He'll be pleased to know that I managed to find these circlips, because one went pew when we were at the market the other day. So hopefully, I've got 2 bags because I didn't know what size it was, but I reckon I've got enough to fix a little electric tool. Okay, because this bloody circlip went pew. And then cut. Whew, there we go. Alright, now it's 2:45. Got 2 1/4 hours to get this sorted out, and then I'm back at the warehouse again to load up the rig. Oh god, I think tomorrow night I might sort out all those vases and bits and pieces. Hey, there's a stalky. Look. Hey, stalky. Yeah, I just did a lot of work, man. Packed a whole bunch of stuff. Whew. Sort of, yeah, that wasn't too easy. Thankfully, I fueled up with a bunch of food prior to making that happen. Piled a bunch of coffee into myself. Okay, now, I feel a whole lot better than what I did earlier this morning. Yeah, but that's okay. Alright, let's move on and make this happen. I think that's, that might be the top man, the owner of the all those warehouses. There's a whole bunch of people there right now. They're doing their ballroom dancing. A whole stack of them. Yes. I was thinking, shit, I'm not gonna get hindered whilst trying to get through the car park there. Like, oh, alright, let's man up and continue on, shall we? I just said to the tunny fella, alright, I've got to go to the post office now, and we tried to get this little tool fixed because this little circlip thing went ping, and I found some at the hardware store today to no avail. Yeah, first thing when I looked at it, there was a tiny bit of charge in the battery. I put it on the charger, I had it going for about 1.5 hours or 2 hours or whatever. Not a lick. And he's like, huh? I'm like, yeah, it just doesn't want to work. I don't know. That's strange. It's only a dinky unit anyway. It's worth like $5. But the thing is, I wanted to get it fixed because it was my error to when I took off the circlip. I took it off and then I put the thing all back together, and then a couple of pieces. And then I was like, shit, I got it around the wrong way. So I went to take the circlip, oh, ping, off it went, man. And we got this magnet that's in the tunny fella's rig on a string and just dragging it along, hoping to pick it up, but that didn't happen. Okay, so I found the circlip size and the right one. I bought 2 packs of the stuff to make certain I'll get the right size, and there's a couple of bucks wasted right there. But anyways, bugger. Could have used that for fuel. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, it just won't work. Like something's wrong with the motor on it. Maybe it's a brush motor. I've got some brushes there. Could have another look at it, but I couldn't be arsed with it. I figured, is that a stalky? Or is that a mountain hawk? It's got to be that's a hawk. There you go, see? He's a big one. That's why I thought it might be a stalky for a second there. Alright, let's get on this big monstrosity and hightail it back to the ranch, do the computery bullshit. I prefer to just write stuff down like old school. You should have the old and the new, you know, so we don't get all stressed with this stupid electronic bullshit. Meanwhile, I'm holding on to a stupid electronic bullshit. The Earl of Potato Can #2. By the hand of God, man, look at that. Oh, freaking Rainbow City. Hang on a second. I see a mountain hawk up there too. Look at this. That's freaking beautiful. Nice. Don't know how well it's coming out, but I can see, yeah, the rainbow colours. That kind of rainbow is good. There's a mountain hawk right there. Look at that. Yeah. Alright, so that's a serendipitous sign. Yes. Everything's going to be okay. Maybe. Living in a sea of trepidation, man. A sea of trepidation. My, have I been busy today. I nearly got it all done. I got most of the things sent at the post office, but I ran out of time. So they had to close. And, well, I'll try and get that stuff sorted early next week. The other place, the freighter, they're open every day, but this little dinky postal service ain't. And it's just that the bank was packed, and then this, you know, can only do. You believe a man can change his fate? I believe a man can do what he can do, and then his fate will decide it, or something like that. There's a line out of. I botched that up, didn't I? The Last Samurai. Anyways, till fate reveals itself. Right, now I've got to head to the warehouse and spend a couple hours loading up the rig in the dark. Yeah. Got to go and get some juice at the juice shop right now, or else we ain't going nowhere.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
My. Ugh, what a day. What a long, hard day. Yeah, it takes like an hour and a half to... Like I was pretty tired even just beginning. It takes about an hour and a half to load all that shit on the rig. So, why does it take so long, man? Some of that stuff's pretty heavy and awkward and... Yeah. Well, that's that. I hope it'll be worth it. Sometimes it's not. And I tell you, it started to rain a bit and I was like, oh man, you know. But it was just a bit of intermittent sort of rain. So it wasn't too bad. Oh. Okay, let's head back to the ranch now. What are we doing? We're going. What's going on right now? Yeah, it's night time. Early start on the morrow. Gonna hang out with the tunny fella and hopefully have a good time. Yeah. Hopefully that old bloke will show up because he. I said, oh, don't worry, I won't sell that exercise bike to anyone else. I'll keep it for you and bring it next week, because he said he hasn't got any room in his rig, so he said he'll definitely come next week and pick that up. So hopefully that'll pay for the fees and all. So yeah, and maybe a little bit of gasoline, and if I don't get nothing, then you know, fair enough, I don't get nothing, I'll let this bloke go. Change down. Yeah. Alright then, now I'm going to let's go to that big supermarket, the big supermarket in the sky, and pick up something to chomp on. What that will be, I know not. Let's see what bargains we can find, eh? Hopefully we'll get some late night bargains. Some 30% off jobs. Woo! Shit, floater. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna shut up now. You try to be good. I'm tired.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.